Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Dr. Harris brought up a point about abductions, and it's one, like Mr. Lauro said, that we all are against. But you know, this bill is also about how we help other countries, and in doing so, how we look to the rest of the world. Well, we are the land of opportunity. That's a fact. We are the land of freedom. That's a fact. We're the greatest economy on earth. That's a fact. And yet, as we tell the world who we are, we're astonished that people show up here looking for a better life. I'm almost tempted sarcastically to say, let's stop advertising. Let's stop telling the world who we are. If we're not going to back it up, this is not this country. This is not the country that I grew up in when I was born in Puerto Rico. This is a country that we didn't hear about when we served in the military. Something has happened. And the sad part is that our president, and this is not about knocking the president right now, he can pick up the phone and end it tomorrow. How do we look to the world? But worse than that, how do we look to these children as they remember this ordeal? As I speak to you, I am ashamed and embarrassed to say that I don't know if a report that just came out in the news is true or not, that there is a center in the Bronx that we didn't know a thing about, and that it might be in my congressional district. That's not the nicest thing to say in front of so many people. What kind of a member of Congress are you that you don't know what's happening in your district? But as Mr. Lauro said, half of this is held in secret. They don't tell you where they are. A Walmart? I didn't know that. We've got to come to our senses, Mr. President. We have to come to our senses, Mr. Chairman. This is a bill that always makes us look good throughout the world. It has some sticky points on Cuba and other issues that I've discussed for years, but it makes us look good. This is the right place to discuss this issue. Everywhere is the right place to discuss the issue of what has happened to our country, the country that tells people to come here for freedom and liberty, and we're keeping children in cages, and that's a fact. That's an overstatement. So let us all get together and continue. And let me say one last thing. I keep reading that the majority party may disagree with the president on this and pass legislation to fix it. I hope so. I don't know how my leadership will take this next statement, but it was probably one of your greatest moments if you do that. If you stop this, it will be a moment that none of us could deny that you were good, you were great, and you were true to your word. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, gentlemen. Ms.